Alright guys, so somehow the YT servers got switched off, so I've got no idea what just happened, but we are back on stream now, guys. We are back on stream. The stream should be back live, so we do apologize for what just happened. Be back live. Let's see there.
It's not over yet. Ready up.
Yep, 5-2 so far. We are back live, 5-2, and UAH somehow in the back of the sins. They've still got that lead locked in. Legion have been able to get 2 rounds themselves as well. And well, so far so again, Legion, this is not really the S&D we foretold or foresaw coming through for them. This cannot be the best of luck to them right now. UAH are dominating the proceedings here so far. Look at the numbers going down back and forth, and again 3 more players left. Michelle takes out 1 more, and I think Fadi might be back as well. 3v2. Numbers are locked in for the boys in yellow. Make that a 2v2 now. Newsy takes out 1. And 7K still alive. That's a problem. Michelle's shot the problem down. 1v2. Newsy, but Michelle clears them down, and they are going to win that round. 5-3 all the way to a round 9. All the way now to a round 9. 5-3. Malum beating out on the 4-kill mark. Gwen finds that first kill, opens things up for them now. The sniper there definitely doing a lot of work for the man. 7K has now been slowed down. Not found a kill yet in this round. It's a 3v5. Numbers are not in their advantage at all. They've got to find a way to stay in here. 7K, waiting for the players to make that move towards them. Numbers advantage now going down even further. 7K, and he's left to get that clutch. 1v5. And Marshall sees him, shots him down. And LTN might be pulling off that comeback. The comeback is definitely on. 1 player. Marshall on the 9-kill mark.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Well, 5-4 it is, and it's not something that you expected, but always expect the unexpected. That's why we are here. These are the things that we live for. These are the things that the players live for. The excitement of seeing yourself almost losing out, but somehow going ahead to pull that comeback. That's what a losing team will be expecting to see, and LGN is being able to do that here is really excellent to watch. It seems like we're edging closer even to 5-5 right now. It is 5-4, just 1 point for LGN to sort of get that tie that is really needed to send the game back into the much needed balance that they need to sort of set the foot. But will UAH be able to? Would UAH allow that happen? I don't know, but the match is still on, and it's still a 1v2 situation.
7K now, let's get that clutch. 13 kill mark for the man. It's a 1v2, and 7K almost does see that kill, but Avatar now knows exactly where the man is going to be coming from. Gwen also anticipating 7K on top of them. You know what's going to happen here. Both players are beneath him. If they get lined up, he might get the collateral kill. 7K, 13 kill mark. Pick up that type 910. Pick up the type 910. Come on. Watching every corner possible. Avatar does not see him there. There's not enough time on that clock. Needs to get that plan soon. Avatar might have seen that bomb picked up. Looking to get that Godney. Now it's going to be going. I don't think that's going to come through. But now almost does happen. 7K with the plant. 1v2 here. And the 2 players. They need to now circle back to A. Gwen! Oh my God!
Oh my days!
That was clean. Wow. That was clean. Onaga 5-5. Literal 5-5.
That is what you expect. 5-5. 5-5. Are we going to witness UAH fumble a very, very obvious, what seemed to be a very obvious lead? Is that what is going to be happening here tonight? Is it going to be a fumble, or would they be able to go ahead and find that team that they started with earlier that took them all the way to 5? But the comeback right now for the LGN team is excellent, and I think it will actually get that team in that spirit that they need to, sort of tell themselves, yeah, we can do this. We can actually go all the way. If we can come back from 5-0 down all the way to 5-5, then we can also go ahead and grab that win. That's the kind of energy that the team needs, and it seems like that's what this comeback has given them right now.
Well, I've got to agree with you on that one. And Marshall trying to get the flank to work all the way now on the far side. 7K finds that first kill. Marshall with the flank. There's a player waiting for him. And that he might be able to read that flank now. Marshall still going. Marshall does not watch his corners. Always watch your corners. Always watch your corners. 1v3 now, Naga. 1v3 for Gwen.
Well, you can state this rules enough, the strategies enough, watch corners, do all that. You just can't say them enough, because when you think that you have everything locked down, you just might be surprised that the other player has it even more locked down than you do. It is a 3v1 situation right now. It seems like UAH finally found the footing that they started with earlier. Are we going to see a clutch from Gwen? Gwen is a very remarkable player. We've seen it happen here tonight. You can't throw that away at all. Are we going to be seeing Gwen do that tonight? It doesn't seem like that's going to happen because it's a 6-5 right now, and UAH finally getting to push the lead further. I wish they were able to do it earlier, but they're doing it right now. Are we going to see another tie, or are they going to push the lead further? It's all still left to be seen.
6-5, 6-5, 6-5. Match point now for UAH. They need to win STD. They do have a point to prove. They had that lead locked in 5-0. The comeback, ridiculously looking good now for LGN. The comeback story might be cut short here. But again, the LGN are still very much in this one. Malum Vita, sniper still there with 7K, 15 kill mark for the man, highest in the whole lobby. Now get that read, finds Fadiano, sends him back to the next round if there's going to be one. And now he's still here. Vector sees them. Vector might confirm that kill. Does not get the kill there. Now Vector beats it all. Back and forth. 4v3 hell, Naga, 4v3.
4v3, UAH not holding anything back at all. This seems to be like the win is in our faces, and we need to take it. We have the win. It's right here. Just go ahead and take it. That's what they're doing right now. Hopefully they'll be able to do that, because that will be excellent one for that team if they're able to go ahead and succeed with this tussle that we seem to be facing right here.
1v3 now, but Charlotte to get that clutch here. There's 3 players on different sport, and he's gonna get shot down there by 17. Up against Hal, are your Saturn Destroy winners 7-5. Wow.
Up against Hell, finally got to surmount Hell. They faced Hell earlier and they caved into Hell, but they went in the S&D match and they faced Hell again and they came out victorious. W up against Hell right there. Excellent gameplay from that team, I must say.
Wow. I don't know what to say here, that guy. I mean, I won't lie. I wanted to see UAH, try to take one map, but I did not expect it was going to be SCP. Seeing how LGN has Fadi, and they also have Gwen. Those are 2 of the best snipers when it comes to, the NPCs in Africa here. They are 2 goated snipers. We also have Michelle and SMG goated as Vector. Look at the names on that Rockstar avatar, and somehow they lose SMD. I mean, 7K CN, that man, I don't want to call him boy. That man was the defining factor there for up against Hell. The snipes were nothing but glorious there. Wow.
Yeah, but then go again and look at the scoreline for the add point match. 250, 127 right there. They lost the footing down the middle, but somehow you see that the players on the UAH side actually have the quality to be here tonight, all right? So it shouldn't come as a surprise that they're able to pull this feat that they just pulled in the S&D match. One team that you don't want to, a team that you don't want to write off is a team as seemingly strong as that, but they are losing out. When the team is losing out, it's like a wounded lion, all right? They want to go ahead and they just charge at you, When a lion is wounded, they go ahead and they charge. At that point, they feel like there's nothing to lose anymore. Let's just go. Whatever happens, happens. And I think that's how project the mentality with which the UAH team have approached the Tunisia S&D match, and they've come out victorious right there. It seemed like the win was gonna slip away anyways. I don't know what mistake that was, but it seemed like that win was gonna slip right through the fingers. But they were able to, stand up again, seize up again, tie themselves together, and with excellent coordination, they were able to go ahead and grab the win that was originally destined and meant for them. They went up against hell and they came out victorious.
I think this is what their name stands for. Up against hell. They go up against hell and they need to come out on top. And I think they did exactly that against Legion now. And the 7 KCN, that man has to be the talk of the town now. For the team, for the voice that they have to find a way to now rely on that man to maybe be able to still go and win that control. Maybe I'm thinking a bit too far now. Do you think they have a chance here on control, seeing how well S&D was played against Legion?
Oh well, if they're able to, it still can go both ways. It still can go both ways. All right. I am still standing on the earlier political ground, the earlier diplomatic ground. I'm trying not to make any slips right here, and I'm sure that you see that. All right. I'm trying not to make any slips because it can still go either ways. There's also the issue of getting overconfident. All right. There's also the issue of getting overconfident and just having everything slip through your fingers. So it's still anybody's match. And looking at the quality with which LGN approached Hardpoint earlier, I say UAH really needs to, step up. All right. S&D is a very different mode. But when you look at control and you look at control and Hardpoint, they seem quite, similar. So players with a particular play style, all right, that is able to gain the advantage in hard points can also go ahead and apply that same play style in S&D. In control and come out on top. So looking at the way the LGN team approached hard point earlier, I would a little bit pitch them above UH. But like I said earlier, the UH team is one team that you do not want to write off. And I am sure that they're going to be going in there to surprise every one of us. And I am ready for that surprise tonight. I'm pretty sure that everyone watching tonight also ready for that surprise. Are you not ready for the surprise, Carl?
I will not lie. I am anticipating the surprise. I mean, these are two teams where they did not have the best day one of the match days here. The Legion had the worst day one. I mean, the UH even they did get that one map, but it wasn't their dream or their ideal day one. But now finally on day two, both teams are gonna get one map each here locked in, and now it's all down to the tiebreaker on raid control. This is an OG map, on Call of Duty itself, the mainline Call of Duty, and also on Call of Duty mobile here, it's also an OG map. And this was one of the first maps where control was introduced to, when control came out. So it's a map I think fairly both teams here should be able to work with. It's all going to come down to how well do they know their call out. Again, team chemistry was one thing we talked about earlier in the game. These two roasters are fairly new. So have they been able to work on chemistry? How well aligned are they? Respawns, again, this is a mixed hardpoint and S&D kind of game where you're losing lives and you also have to defend that flag or capture that flag. So it's all going to come down to, again, team chemistry, the call outs, the call outs and the players, yes, have to be legendarily good. It's going to be very, very all down to teamwork on the control. Again, raid, well, I wouldn't say raid is like a spawn trap map, even though it can be done, but it is not like Seaside where you can just totally flush the players and keep them in that spawn. So it is anybody's game. But for predictions here, I want to stay neutral. I don't know who's going to win on that guy. I want to stay neutral.
Yeah, honestly, stay neutral. But this is raid. Like you said, it's an OG map. Both teams should be familiar with this map. This is a map that encourages constant movement and action, right? Making it makes the match exciting. It encourages really constant movements. You have to be where you have to be at every point in time, and you have to be there quick. All right. Holding that hills, holding it really strong would also really matter. Considering that this will be a map that they're both familiar with, I don't think the play style will be different. But capture the hills, capture them, hold them long enough, and that's what you need, isn't it? That's what you need. And also, do not lose resources because this is control. This is not hard point. Make sure you're not losing men, and also make sure that you're capturing the points. I mean, the heals, and then you're holding it long enough for the time that the round requires to close.
Well, now it's all down to a control game. Anybody can actually go and get the win here. Both teams so far, they've had an outstanding match. Hard win for Legion, S&D for up against Tau. And now they are on to a control game where this is the tiebreaker. This is the decider. And Malo is going to get the 1 kill now on the laundry here. That kitchen actually, money room, actually, why am I missing the call out? Avatar takes out 2, and also so far so good. Lives are going to be in favor of Legion slightly as they try to make an effort on the A flag. So far, 1 tick made, and this might be the better choice here. Get the A flag and then send all your players back towards your own spawn on that B flag.
Well, when it comes to that, the lead, I would always be looking at the lead table. And it seems like it's going the way of the Legion team at this point. The UH team seems to be losing men left, right, and center. You have 19-23. That's not what you want to be happening. You want to ensure that you have men in the match and combat as long as possible. But that's not happening for that team right now because it seems like they've been torn apart. Will they be able to turn the tides? That is what you'd expect, especially for a team that is on the losing side. Seems like they're having that's happening right now because you have 16 and 18 men right now. But more men still on the side of the Legion team anyways. But the match is still very much anybody's match at this point. Any team's match, 14-14 in terms of men counts on the field of play right now.
13v14. The last one's still very close. I do agree with that one. Vector now with a top 19. 3 kill mark. Has to go back. Finds 1 more kill there. Hey, look at that movement. Oh my god, that was clean. The melee from 7k. And now look at that. 4 kill mark. Oh, that was not 7k. Trey takes out 2 more. 11v10. The lights are going to get flips now. UAH are still fighting, and they are staying alive in this one. The lights are in their favor. Michelle here, and now back and forth. Straight taking out players. Oh my god. Gerard finally shuts him down. 9v7. LGN on the back foot now in terms of lives. The B flag has not really been in their favor here. Not a single ticket. A whole lot of time still on that clock. It might just go and be a full-on TDM.
Well, the UH team seems to be standing really strong at this point, and that's what you'd expect. I said it earlier. This is one team that you do not want to write off, and they're showing the quality that they're made of right here. That's what you expect them. A lot of respect coming from the LGN team. They have beginning to respect and not wanting to push recklessly, but a man just went down there. That was 17, taking down a player from the LGN side. It seems like they're down to 2 players right now, looking very rosy for the UAH team. Are they going to go ahead and win this as well? Like I said earlier, it's still down to the watching. Just go ahead and keep watching and see what gives.
Well, now Tiras is going to have to play his life there. There's no one to overextend, but time does run out. And up against now, a very dreamlike start on control rate. Third map rather, first round locked in. If they go ahead to win the next 2 rounds, they would have absolutely destroyed an actual T1 team. Up against now, are they up to that attacks now? 7k does not use that anymore. Gwen shuts them down. Up to a first kill. 7-10, back and forth. And now it's going to be all blue on that kill feed with a mix of avatar. 28v26.
This is one team that you do not want to bet against. UAH, I'm speaking about one team that you would be wise not to bet against. All right, while it seems like they've been, the style of play seems a little bit sluggish. They're not pushing really hard. They're taking their time. They've been very patient. They're not returning the same energy. They're trying to sort of slow the game down a bit, and it seems to be working for them because the LGN team seems to be charging into that what seems like a trap that's been set for them. They're pulling the tempo like really down, and seems to be working really well. getting the heals, and as well as tearing the men apart on the opposing team. And that's what you expect to find, especially in terms of getting the win in the control mode.
Oh, a 10v19, the lives are actually still very close here. But the B flat now, one tick make that 2, about to get 3. Gwen's gonna get that snap, not really happening. Trey here for the defense on this flag. Finds a couple kills, might get that capture. Avatar says not now, slows him down and takes away the third kick of progression. So far, so good. 17 lives in favor of LGN. But we have seen them lose lives before, so you cannot count that as a plus. Anything can still happen. And now Malum Vita on that flag. One more tick to get a capture now on B and reset that time. A little bit more. Nobody contesting the B flag. And now he's going to get that capture with the backstab. Oh, they found that kill. Michelle does going down. Malum, how do they? What are the call-outs? What are the call-outs for LGN? And UAH so far. Good.
The comms must be top notch. The call outs right there must be really top notch, especially on both sides, because you can see the outcome in terms of how they're playing right there. They're being watchful, they're being tactical, as you would expect. But at the end of the day, one team has to be more tactical than the other, or one team has to make a mistake. It seems like both teams are actually expecting that the other team makes a mistake right here, because they seem to be, toe to toe right here. Not one team to lose a footing to the other, but one seems to be torn apart, and it's the UAH team that's been torn apart. It is one apiece right here, right now, tonight, and I think the battle line is finally drawn at this point. No team should feel relaxed again. It is 1-1 right here, right now. Raid control.
Somebody said drop the sniper on the YT chat to Gwen, and I think he's gonna have to eat those words, because now look at what Gwen just did. 2 count 3 was that 4 players towards the end of that round. Gwen definitely shutting the man down there, and now GN up to a very good start now. Lives are gonna be locked in for them. Fit Mari takes out 2. Gwen now with the bread as well takes out 2. Trying to get that B flag capture. One tick made. Second one now coming in from Vita, able to go in to equalize the equalizing souls. Finds that 1 kill, make that another one. The Andy as well comes through with 7k, and they are going for an early spawn trap here. Total dominance now for them. Lights are going to get locked in. 7k. Might see Michelle does not get that kill. Goes in. Slide. Oh my god, that was clean. Avatar shuts them down. 23v20 here.
23v20. UH seems to be looking good again. Will they be good enough, or will they choke it? They wouldn't want to choke it at this point. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to play as maybe a little bit passive, sort of, in terms of trying to keep men together. Maybe a little bit passive, but at the same time ensuring that they hold those spawn traps, because those spawn traps are very important, especially when it comes to control. Being able to hold the spawn trap, win those gunfights, and sort of get the team where the team needs to be. It is 18-16 right now, Carl.
No, so far
in terms of main count.
Yeah, the captures are not going to actually come 3 for Legion. They do have 1 tick of progression on A, on B rather, and now they're trying to get 2 on A, but they are going to get shut down there. Finn Murray takes out 1, takes out 2. But they've been able to get 2 ticks now on that A flag. The time is actually running out really fast, so they need to lock in one of those flags, or it's going to be them losing this round. So far, lives are in favor of the boys in blue. UAH about to retake that lead now. Mashal says not early enough. Shut Vita down. 11v7. The time is going. They need to make that move. It's now or never, and they are getting shut down. 17. Watching that money room. Nobody steps on that flag. Not on the man's watch. Feed Murray as well here on that pool side, but now the B flag, 2 ticks made. Contest still there now. They've got to stay in this one. Terras and Vector cleared the hell, and now they are going to get that B flag capture. No contest. They might be able to reset that clock, but 6v5.
Anyways, it seems like the focus on the for the UH team seems to be to take out as many men as possible. You wouldn't be able to capture when you don't have men, would you? It seems like that seemed to be the focus of the UAH team at this point, especially considering that they already lost the B Hill, and they'll be making sure that they hold on to the A objective as long as possible, as long as they can keep it. They're already down to 1 man at this point. It's not looking good for them anymore. Would they be able to keep it? Are we going to witness what might seem like a clutch here? Is that 7K? 7K be able to do it for the team? Well, let's watch out and see.
The answer is no. You got your
There was
answer.
really nothing.
You
There
asked
was
the
really
question
nothing
and
to
you
see
got the
there.
answer, man.
There was nothing to see. They took it right out of my mouth. There was really nothing to see. The man was disadvantaged there in terms of number. It choked it right there. And anyways, it's 1-2. It's not a very significant lead, but it's a 3-point round, and LGN seems to be closer to the victory than UAH seem to be right here. Are we going to be witnessing a comeback? That will be excellent to watch.
Oh, 27 v 27, and Legion now, they've got control locked in, map point, and also a game point here. If they win this round 4, they automatically win the whole series, but it's still anybody's game. That's one thing for sure. And what's going to happen here? Marshall finds one kill, Vector finds one as well. 24 v 26, Trey now for that Trey there, confirms that kill, and UAH know they have to stay alive in this one. They've got to make sure they win round 4 and take this all the way to a round 5. It's going to be their only option here.
Yeah, the struggle is real. The struggle is real for both teams, but it is really on the UAH side. But they seem to be handling themselves excellently well so far. They've been playing really commendable. I'm speaking the UAH team, and they're one team that. They're putting a lot of effort, on the LGN side. It seems like they have a lot of support in terms of because you can see for the chat from the reactions from the chat, you see that they have a lot of support right there. But the UH team seems to be putting a lot of work, and that work seems to be paying off in the field of play. Will all that work be able to go ahead and sort of give them some sort of reward in terms of getting the win, because the win is the ultimate reward, all right? No matter how much you play, how excellent, how much dexterity you bring into the field of play, you must be able to go ahead and get that win. Grab that win, grab it. Would they be able to do that? It seems to be looking good for them so far. Would they be able to go ahead and do it and not choke it this time? Because that's very important.
Oh, it's going to be a 9v8 now. Sparrow and Pre-Fire brought out now by Legion. They bring those big guns to a sword fight. This is not a good look now. The A-flag 2 ticks made for the boys in blue. The Pre-Fire takes out 2. And now they are on the claw, the spawn trap. The Sparrow also still there. 5 more lives. But now Vita has to find a way to break this one. Can he still make it work? The claw still active. 40 rounds. Equalizer playing it very safe. 5v7, waiting for them to expire or just take out all the operator skills here. Equalizer still here for Vita, but he's not moving. He's playing it too safe. Battle expires. What the hell is that on Naga? Why not push the Equalizer?
Well.
Why wait?
That's what when you're out here and you look at it, that's the same thing. That's the same question I would ask. Why wait? But then again, you should understand that the psychology of the players, especially when you're in heated combat like this, can be very different. You have a lot of things running through your mind. You have a lot of things running through the comms. You never know what they're saying to each other there. It seems like it's gone the way of LGN yet again, and that's actually a very sad one for UAH, because that was a very solid fight. That was an aggressive fight right there. I almost think that I should take the aggressive off of the AO team and drop it there for the UAH team and have the aggressive up against Hell team. They played really aggressively there, but that aggression was not able to go ahead and you sort of result and the win that is expected. 3-1 it was at the end of that round. A raid control back at raid right there, Carl.
I mean, I will not lie. The Equalizer there is still very shocking. I mean, why give the Equalizer like that? That is shocking. And UAH are going to lose that one there on the series. But again, really good game for them. Look at Gwen with that sniper. We've got to talk about Gwen. 23 kill mark with the sniper all through the control game mode. That was very clean. Avatar on 30. Once again, a 2-point KD for Avatar. Definitely doing the work for LGN. But finally, they are going to get the win here. And well, 2 maps won out of 6. I don't think, unless it's oh, wait. 2 maps won out of 6. Also, UAH now 2 maps won out of 6. So they are kind of tied up in that aspect. But at least LGN are going to get a lot more points from their own win here. But again, it's been a very close series, if I do say so myself. LGN and Up Against Now definitely dragging this all the way out. All the way out, man. All the way out.
Well, of course, it was a very evenly contested match. I'm pretty sure that when both teams ever meet again, there's going to be a lot of respect on both sides because it was evenly matched. It was not lopsided as we saw in the earlier one. I think that was N9 up against aggressive ops AO. It wasn't as bad as that. It was very evenly matched, and you have to give it up for both teams for giving us it was excellent to watch, especially the S&D moving from 5-0 down up to 5-5, and then you got ended at 7-5. Right, it was very intense gameplay right there. Kudos to the players for giving us such an exciting match to watch. But at the end of the day, one team has to win it, and it's gone the way of LGN. WLGN anyways. I'm pretty sure that their quarters and the fans will be very excited right now.
No, definitely, I do agree with you on that one. It was a really good game, a very close game as well. They did look to be evenly matched, but again, we are going to have to end that series there. Legion are going to win the whole thing 2-1 as they now await their match day 3 fixtures. But again, the very next game is going to be Aura 233 versus Deadly Crowds. Wow. Aura 233 versus Deadly Crowds. These both teams, they did win their very first matchups. I mean, Aura 233 won theirs 2-1. DC also won theirs 2-1. So, I mean, both teams, they are definitely, they are going to lock horns here. The Ghanaian team, Aura 233, the team that actually are dragging, the ownership of Ghana with its gamers, they say they own Ghana, its gamers say they own Ghana. So, well, we're going to find out when the event ends who actually owns Ghana. But again, this is Aura 233 versus Deadly Crowds up next. Naga, what is your say on that fixture?
Well, Aura 233 is a very remarkable team. I'm pretty sure that everyone will agree. But you wouldn't write off Deadly Crowds as well, because like I would always say, I do not write off any team. All right, you don't write off any team because they could just go ahead and surprise you. But Aura 233 is a very tenacious team. They are very tenacious. They can be, they can come at you and come at you really fast. So if you're not standing very strong, they can knock you off really easy. So Deadly Crowds might want to watch out. But I think a teeny weeny bit above Deadly Crowds is what I'll be calling it tonight. A little bit of advantage in the way of Aura 233.
Right then, so hello guys, it's your boy Carl and the Naka, and we're going to go on a very short break, and when we come back, it's going to be the Aura 233 and Deadly Crowds game. Do not go anywhere, and don't forget, this is the African Champions League. Let's go. Tokyo X Lightning Double! What the hell? Estamos vindo black, estamos da Busto, e vai conseguir, oh my god! Tokyo X Lightning Double! What the hell? Estamos vindo black, estamos da Busto, e vai conseguir, oh my god! Tokyo X Lightning Double! What the hell? Estamos vindo black, estamos da Busto, e vai conseguir, oh my god! Tokyo X Lightning Double! What the hell?
Yeah, I can summit Tunisia
Alright
seaside,
guys,
of course.
welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the actual stream here. And again, this is the very last match of the evening. Aura 233 versus Deadly Crowds. And again, on your screen, you can actually go and see the map veto. Summit Heartbrand, Tunisia set and destroy again. And also seaside control again. Oh wait, somebody please remind me, Naga, have we seen 3 back-to-back Tunisias?
3 back-to-back Tunisias.
I know you've seen 2. The first one was
yeah,
Tunisia,
yeah.
yes? Was it?
Yes, of course.
It
yeah.
was?
So,
So you've seen
the
three
first
Tunisia
one.
and Tunisia as well.
yes, of course.
So this is like a map pick then. This is what they love. They all love Tunisia then. There's something in Tunisia we don't know about.
Tunisia.
Our first expert
Oh,
actually,
of
yeah.
course. Yo, that was
We got
Express,
that.
true.
So 2 Tunisians and 1 expert. Oh, that's fair. So it's not 3
Excellent.
Tunisians then. Summit Heartbrand here. Again, Summit is an OG map. I mean, there's a lot of OG maps on the map pool, so I actually do love that. Especially for a map like Summit where, you know, it's an SMG map most like, but the Top 19 is literally an SMG. The Top 19 mythic. If you ask me, that thing is an SMG or not. That's what I think. It's an SMG, man.
It's an SMG. Well,
And that's what I think. It's not
well,
AR. I don't think so. I don't agree, bro.
it's not an AR. It's an AR.
To me,
Maybe
I don't agree. I don't agree, bro.
in terms of the fire rate.
It's too fast. And the
If you're
mythic is
speaking
the
in terms of the
cheapest.
fire rate, of course. Yeah, of course. It's really fast. And in the right hand, that is a lobby. That is a lobby wiper, if you call it a lobby clear. In the right hand, you're gonna be seeing. We've seen a lot of what's it called? Type 19s tonight, but it's somehow in terms of gun types, it seems like the USS 9 seems to be doing more damage here tonight. We've seen more USS 9 kills than even the Type 19. All right, so maybe Type 19 is not what you want to be looking out for here tonight. Maybe we want to be looking out for the USS 9 even more because they seem to have done more damage here tonight, from my perspective, anyways.
Yeah, no, I think you're very correct that the US is actually like it might be the #1 weapon this season. I'm not really sure about the meta currently, but yeah, I do know it's a really nasty gun to go up against when you're playing ranked MP. Oh my god,
Very
bro,
nasty.
you don't want to go up against those guys, man. They just beat me from afar, and like it's an SMG, but it has this AR range and all that. But it's really insane. But yeah,
I don't know.
R233 now out versus Deadly Cars. These two teams, I mean, they do have what it takes to win each other here. This is not going to be a one-sided game. It's that these two teams.
Not one side at all. You can see the lineup there. 2-3-3. You have Zapabushka, I see there. And you have also, of course, you have Sanji on the other side here for Deadly Crowds. So it's not you have Apathy there. It's not something that you want to. It's not a match that you want to write off any team at all, because
Point identified.
why not? Look at the lineup of players. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing something exciting tonight. So yeah, I think there goes.
And well, the game started, but I do see Apathy AFK for Deadly Crowds. That cannot be the best start of the game for them. But again, Lachi already on that hill. Takes out the Science Wall now on the rotation coming through for 2-3-3. A very solid start on P1. A 15-second lead here. And nobody contested whatsoever for Deadly Crowds. Ojegbade now comes and finds that first kill. Now watching that top computers, there's nobody there. Has to make that jump down. Jumps down, there's nobody as well. Finally, does not get that kill. Sandy takes out 2, but now they are going to clear that hill in their favor. The boys in blue, Deadly Crowds, but the lead is still locked in for 2-3-3. Alright.
Yeah, 2-3-3 as usual. You expect that this was going to happen. This is one team that is very ferocious, very tenacious. When it comes into the field of play, they put everything they've got and they leave nothing, no stone unturned at all. They're already doing it. They're getting onto the early lead, and the lead is already getting almost very. It's getting almost very comfortable at this point at 9:42. That's not something that the opposing team want to leave open. You have to try and try, and of course, try to break into that heel and start getting their points earlier. I mean, getting their points up early enough right now, especially now that they're back at P2. It would be wise for them to go ahead and show, of course, break that heel and get into and start getting their points up. Or what do you think?
Well, yeah, it's not a good look now for DC. A very bad start for them. They needed to be a little bit more enthusiastic when it comes to the hardware game, and it's not looking good for them on that P2. They are losing lives left, right, and center, and a total wipeout here so far for Aura 2-3-3. And they also have the next one already in rotation for themselves. So this is going to be a very nasty pickle situation now for DC. And Hustle finds one more kill, confirms that one, and they are going to get that next one locked in. Lassie, 5 kill mark, make that 6 now. The players going to do that back. They are waiting for them to come towards them. And Sai, the anchor player, goes down to Oyegbade. And now to make that break, he's not going to watch his corners there. Hustle finds him, shuts them down. Sparrow now for the man. And they are going to lose spawns, but they need to break it back. The Sparrow might be what they need. DC are going to get that spawn now locked in for themselves here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they should be getting it is not enough. They should be able to go in and push for those spawn traps. Getting the points is not enough. You should know that you're going to be getting spawn waves from the other spawn points. So breaking into that spawn wave and sort of getting those spawn traps early enough would help you keep that point. Otherwise, getting the points will just be useless. But it seems like they've been able to do that, and they now seem to have spawn. And of course, they still have the heal as well. So yeah, kudos to them. And to be wise to get the point up. Of course, try to get into the 70. That very comfortable lead gets into the 70 mark, as well as 2-3 already dot. But it seems like 2-3 already have early rotation, because we have also there with the anchor.
Now, Hustle here on the top kill mark. The anchor spawn is not locked in for them. 2-3-3 are going to have that lead certainly, but now they are going to lose it. DC also rotating here. Hustle does not get that kill. Xavier finds them back in front, but Bushka now able to hold in for that spawn. 2-3-3 are not going to have that hill locked in, and the boys in blue are still fighting this one as they now have the lead. Apathy coming in. War machine for latching now to break that hill. Can they make this work? The answer might be yes. The machine there finds that. Oh my god, does not find that kill. Ojegbade takes the last man down, and now they are going to retain control of B4. Not for too long. Bushkin now with the equalizer takes out 2. Now get a whole lot more than the drone does do a lot of damage for him. Me as well on the kill with that drone. Equalizer here, but find that kill, does not get it. Find 1 towards Snow, make that 2, and now they are going to retake that lead now, going all the way back to P1 eventually. Scrap time locked in for them. The pre-fighting now for Sunflower. Not a single man inside to be purified, and now they need to have scrap time and make sure they rotate for P1 first as well.
Grenade out.
Anyways, while they are making sure that they rotate first, it seems like we already have also there with the anchor, just as they did earlier from the previous heal, goes down again. Seems like the DC team have this heal as well. Will they be able to push? It seems like a band for band situation right here, because you see Aura takes the lead, and then you see DC come in and show them that, oh look, this is not just going to be a walk in the park. It seems like they're already in the 100 mark right now, 106 and counting, and they seem to be showing that they are not a pushover team. So just like I said earlier, no team is a pushover, and they're showing that quality here that they're not a pushover team at all, regardless of the quality of players that you have on the other side. Not like they don't have it as well, but it seems like in terms of what team is favored, it seems like they are the least favored tonight, and the least favored team seems to be showing so much quality that they deserve to be in this league.
But now 111, 128. The lead is locked in for the side in yellow, 2-3-3. But DC are still fighting the way through this one. Both teams now definitely above the 100-point mark. So that's going to be a very important factor here going into that P2. The spawn trap not really coming in for inside of Vortex. They're very vital. The time is absolutely magical. Takes out 3 players, and now he might get a whole lot more, but the time is there, not able to come in clutch for him. Santi takes out 2, takes out 3, and now they are going to clear that hell. The boys in blue, Deadly Crowds, and they need to get a full 60 there to go and retake that lead. Back and forth, Sunflower with the bread, clears it out for them now. Aura 2-3-3, they've got that hill locked in his favor. 16 kill mark for Sunflower, and well, Aura, you've actually got that aura around them. The back and forth has been coming here all through, but somehow they manage to retake that lead every single time.
Well, Aura is that team that really do not care what name you carry. They are that team that, like I said, they're very relentless, they're very tenacious. They're that team, they don't care what your name is. They're going to come in with their style of play, and they're going to put everything that they've got into the field of play, and they seem to be doing it here tonight. This is what Aura is known for, right? They're very smart with those rotations. They're very smart in terms of gun skill as well. They're also very top quality when it comes to those gun skills. But you see, this early rotation seems to be there because it seems like they kind of understand that the DC team is not a pushover team at all. So getting that early rotation is actually very important for the team, and it seems that is what they have been banking on so far. Not as though they've been able to show a lot of maximum dominance, but getting those early rotations has been really very important. Very what's it called? What would I put it now?
Vital.
Very important. Yeah, very vital. Yeah, that's the word. Very vital for the team, and it seems to be setting them ahead. They're still leading anyways, but it's not a very significant lead, and anything can still happen.
So far, so good. The 200-point mark now closed by Aura 2-3-3. A little bit more to go, and they are going to get that win now locked in on hard friend. This might be what they need here on the series to just, have that mental up at its highest. And scrap time now on that P3, totally locked in, but rotations are not going to work for them, and that might be a costly one. They are not going to get there at all. B now on the 18 kill mark, Sanchi on 710, and now they need to hold this hill down, and the players are going for that spawn. Lassie, Babushka, oh my god, a full push for the spawn. Sanji anticipates them, but not really going to work. Sunflower sends him packing, and now 2-3-3 are going to break that hell. They don't rotate first, but they break the spawns, and now they have both the spawn and the hell. Somebody help Deadly Crowds. Help them.
You don't need to have 2-3-3 in a comfortable position, because when they do, they are not going to let it go, and we're seeing that happen tonight. Yes, there's a lot of quality with Sanji and the team, but like I said, you don't want to put them in a comfortable position. When they're comfortable, they're going to trump on you. They're going to walk all over you, and like an elephant, they're doing that here tonight. We mean the 2-3-3 team. They're very comfortable right now. Anything can still happen, but sort of very comfortable. The DC team would have to do a lot of work to ensure that they're able to get. But even at that, will they be able to get the next rotation? Because that would be very vital for them if they want to keep a win.
So far, so good. 230-point mark now for Aura 333. 20 more seconds on the hell, and they are gonna get hard threat locked in. All the fever dream comeback might be on now for DC. P1 contest over there. Both sides start giving everything they have. Me on the 20-kill mark, and now they're gonna get the tail locked in DC. They've got to hold it down. A full 60 here is what they need. Vortex Santi now, that's gonna get shot down. Vortex now for side, coming through from top there. Me in the hell, shuts them down, and now they are gonna control this one down. The lockdown and the win, but the claw from Yegbatin says, hold on, it's not over till it's over. Pre-fire takes out 3, make that, oh my god, and Aura 233 off to the win. 9 more seconds on the hell. Contest comes to play, not really going to happen. 245, it might be over. DC contest still there. Yegbatin goes down, Santi jumps in as well. He's gonna get shot down. Oh my, the back and forth. 4 more seconds, but they have to go back to Peter. They have to go to Peter.
Well, the Sparrow is there, but that was enough time for them to get to Peter. The Sparrow didn't come in on time, but would DC be able to hold it long enough in such a way that they don't break this hill? It doesn't seem likely for them because there's so much pressure coming in from the 2-3 team right there. It is 184 247. They just need 3 points. Would they be able to get that 3 points? It seems likely. Almost likely. It seems like they already have it. Of course, it is 185 250 right there. Aura 233, like I said, is not that team that you want to put in a comfortable position, because when you put them there, they're going to trump all over you. But you have to give it up for the DC team because they came in and they show that they are not a pushover team at all. Like I said, 233 is that team that doesn't care what your name is. They're always going to come and show their quality. They've shown their quality tonight, but you have to give kudos to the DC team, because that was excellent gameplay right there from every member of that team.
Man, I'm a bit stoned here, if I'm not gonna lie. Look at that last minute, you know, DC trying to hold on to that P2. I mean, the full by stacking the point there, and nobody playing that top computer, that top control. That was the major issue for them. You need to make sure somebody's finding a way, you know, to control that top, watching both sides of the spawn, and making sure nobody comes and breaks that hill that easily. The callouts were really not the best there for DC towards the end. But again, Aura 233, they bring the aura, they bring the show as they win hard frame. And look at those numbers for them: 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the hard frame time for Sunflower. 38 kills for the man as well. Look at those numbers. Look at them.
Yeah, that shows you. That shows you the quality of those players. And you know, Hardpoint is actually an Aura 23310. All right. If you've seen their previous matches, they're always very, very strong when it comes to, you know, holding. When it comes to the hardpoint mode, and they've shown that quality here tonight. Kudos to is that Lashy right there? Also as well with those very swift anchors, because that is one of the advantage. In fact, the major advantage that they had getting those early rotations, and that was quality. That was courtesy of also right there with those anchors, those early rotations. Otherwise, with the lock-in that came like really late for the DC team. They locked in somewhere close to the end right there, but they were already really far behind, and the lead was also already so enormous. To with the time left, it wasn't enough for them to sort of, you know, go ahead and cover that anymore. But they did have a lock in there. So if not for someone like also getting those early rotations, it would have been something different for the 233 team tonight. But anyways, kudos to them regardless.
We're now on the map V2 here. Summit won by Aura 233. That's because, like I did say, they are a contender for that top 6. They are a team that, you know, and we coming into the events, a lot of teams look up to them. I mean, this DC Deadly Carls, when you hear that name, you have a little bit of fear in you. And now on S&D, they have one of the most outstanding S&D lineups in the whole of the T2 region. So it's not going to be an easy walkthrough or walkover here for the boys or T3. Search and Destroy is DC's game mode. They might have lost the hard friend, but you do not want to mess with these boys on Set and Destroy. You need to lock them down. You need to make sure those snipers and players like Sanji are not feeding off kills. You need to lock down Sanji, lock down Xavier. Those are going to be two players they need to make sure are not able to do anything in that particular S&D on Tunisia. But again, RR233 so far, the gun skill department on Hardpoint has been very good. Going into S&D now, they might be very confident, but again, it is still anybody's game. What, judging by what we've seen so far, what do you think is going to be the S&D on Tunisia score?
S&D Tunisia, S&D always goes how you do not expect it to go. But then I still give it to Aura. Anyways, I was hoping with the way I saw DC play that the hard points would go to them. They lost that. I think that the 233 team is a more solid S&D team, as it were. Going into the mode, I'm expecting that 233 would shine again. But there is a but. You cannot take away the tenacity that the DC, the Deadly Crows team bring into the match. We saw it earlier. The 233 team were a better team, but when you're faced with a team that are very eager for the win, that are playing like we have to get this, determined to get the win. You can push them over. You can ride them out at all. And maybe that might be what we're witnessing. I'm expecting, because that is usually, the story of the underdog coming to rise on top is always a very exciting story. We're hoping that DC will be able to write that story for themselves here tonight with the S&D mode back at Tunisia.
Well, it's not anybody's game, for it's a Set and Destroy. This is a very technical game mode where, again, your lives are going to count. You need to make sure you're able to think on your feet and on your toes on every single round. Change your strategy in game. Don't wait for the next round. You need to change your strategy on the go. Make sure you're not doing the same thing over and over again, especially if it's not working. And even when it's working, you also need to get a mix of things.
Even when it's working, you want to alternate. Of course.
It's S&D is very technical. That's why, personally, I don't play S&D in ranked. I don't play it. It's not my game. I wanted to go to ranked and shit bodies and all that MP on a hard point. But S&D is so technical.
I know, exactly.
It's a very important game mode. You need to work as a team. So DC R233. Now, these two teams actually, I think they've had a lot of chemistry in the past couple months. So they do know what they're doing. The teammates know each other. They know their game styles. So all they need to now do is bring it onto the main screen. S&D, R233, and Deadly Crows. This is anybody's game. Anybody's game.
Anybody's game. Anybody's game. Anybody's game. You can't call it at all. Even after the first round is determined, you still can't call it. You can't call it all the way. Then we saw what happened there with Legion and what's the other team back there? You had a like a 5-0 lead, and you choked it all the way to 5-5. Right? So even when, who says you can choke a 6-0 lead all the way to 6-6 and even 6-7? So you can just lose a footing, and your whole world is playing before your eyes, and you're seeing your loss just right in front of your face. But either teams will be hoping that is not their story tonight, because that will be very sad if that happens, especially for a team that every team expects to win. For a team that is most favored to win, because if you check the chat, check the fan reactions, you see that a particular team is more favored to win. If that team goes ahead, lose a footing, and lose out, that will be very, very sad for that team. Anyways, but you also have to understand that the other team is not coming to play; they're also coming to win it as well. So you have to respect that.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to actually go and say, man. The boys that in the lobby, I think they're getting a little bit of substitutions. Yeah. There are going to be subs now being made by both sides for S&D. So hopefully they do get that, get that in soon. But yeah, I mean, S&D is the next game mode here on Tunisia. And after that, we are going to have the map of Spawn Trap, Seaside Control. I mean, I cannot wait to actually go and see what happens.
I can't wait to see this as well. Can't wait to see that as well.
I mean, if we why do we see a 3-0 or Naga? Do you think we can see a 3-0 for Aura?
No, it's not impossible to see a 3-0. It's not impossible at all. For a team of that quality, it's not impossible to see a 3-0. Even though the other team might not want it, it's not impossible. So they have to really, really stand strong. Like is that Davido? Stand strong like
Yeah, that's it.
so that's the video. They have to really stand strong here tonight. It's not out of, in fact, you can write out of, in fact, that should be one of the expectations. All right. So if they're able to trump that, if they're able to deny that, if they're able to negate that, then we can say that DC has a place here, especially if they're able to get the first win. All right. The struggle will be, can DC win the first round? All right. Can Deadly Crow go ahead and win that first round? That will be the struggle. I think that if Deadly Crows can do that, a part of me says that they might just win it. A part of me say, I'm calling that right here. If they can just go ahead and win the first round, they probably might just go ahead.
I think what Naga is saying is if DC, so whoever wins the first round wins S&D there. It's going to win that map. Whoever wins that first round. So DC have to find a way to win that first round then. So you know what? Let's pick sides. Or Naga, who are you picking? I'm going to pick whatever the opens or whatever you pick. You pick first. I'm going to give you the freedom to pick first, but I'll go pick.
Okay, like I always do, I would go with my sentimental side again. The side that always goes the way of the seemingly underdogs. I'll go the way of DC tonight for the S&D.
I was hoping you were going to go for Aura, man. So I go for DC. And I love the underdog story more. I love it more. That is not fair. Bro, go for Aura and let me go for DC.
I'll go the way of DC. I'll go the way of DC for the S&D. Let's just see what gives. Now you have no choice. You have to go for Aura 233. That's a bit of an advantage. You already have a foot forward. You have a seemingly strong. You're on the side of a seemingly stronger team. So you have a foot forward. So let's stay with the underdog and see if we can rise up and outshine and prove every other person's wrong. But everyone that are watching tonight, I'm pretty sure even those on the camp of the DC players would also have sort of like mixed feelings, mixed thought, mixed reactions. Is it going to be us? Or it might just, if we do this right, we might, they don't have that. I don't think they have that, we can go there and we can get it. All right. From the reactions we're getting so far, it's almost like everyone's still in the way of Aura 233. But I think that somewhere, somehow, DC has an advantage and they just have to find that link and connect it.
I like to read comments. So I see a lot of comments on the YT because I actually can't see the TikTok or the Twitch chat, but I can see the YT chat. So a lot of people keep asking, when are we starting the stream? I think it's actually very funny because you do realize we're not the players, we are the casters. So whenever the players decide to start,
much screen time.
Exactly. Whenever the players decide to go and start the game, that's when we can actually go to their screen and start and cast over it. But if they don't start the game, you guys are stuck with us. So you're gonna have to get used to Kyle and Naga, guys. You have to get used to Kyle and Naga. You have no choice. You have no choice. It's us. We're in this together, guys. We're in this together. We're gonna be here.
They're gonna go ahead and see my big. They're gonna go ahead and see my big head. But then again, it will be nice to see the reactions in chat. Sort of stat match. It will be nice to see the reactions and sort of tell us what side are you on. I have said that I will be picking DC for the S&D. What side are you on? What team do you think is going to go ahead and win the S&D match? Let's see the reactions in chat. In terms of let's get the engagements coming. What DC? I'm already seeing. Kyle, can you see the stream? I'm on TikTok and I already see Mr. Cupid saying it's DC. There are a lot of DC springing up in chat right now. I've just seen just one Aura.
I'm on YT and there's actually a poll on YT. or with 135 votes. And Aura233 has 70% of those votes there on white team. 135 votes, Aura233 had 70%. And also on the YT chat, a whole lot of people actually are saying Aura233. So YT versus TikTok. YT is behind Carl and Aura233, and TikTok is behind the Naga and DC.
Seems
so
like a TikTok is
on.
sort of behind. But right now, TikTok is almost also tilting, because I've seen a lot of in the time that you were speaking, I've seen a lot of Aura233 go up. I see another one right now saying Aura. I've just seen one DC as well. So it seems like it's tilting more towards the way of Aura233 tonight. But would like to see the story of that man that you say, oh no, the man can get there. But it picks that up as a challenge and say, no, I must do it. If everyone turns against me, I wouldn't turn against myself. I'm hoping that will be the story of DC tonight. I'm beginning to sound like a preacher, and it seems like we're already into the lobby.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah, it's safe to say it's actually DC versus the world. So DC are going to have to, step up here and try to go and win this one.
Yeah, exactly.
We are in the lobby now. Finally, you guys, your wish has now it has now come through. It's now, the game has finally started, guys. You guys praise the Lord. Why? I think like there's an AFK player there. I just saw an AFK player. Might come back. Yes, I am. But yeah, S&D finally kicks off. Whoever wins first round wins the whole game with Naga. Don't forget that. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I said. So let's see what happens. It's down to the watching. Let's all watch. So watch a little. Already going on there. Seems like our players are going down left, right, and center. 2 players already down on the side of the Aura233 team. Seems like a 4v3 situation with DC in a very comfortable position. Not too comfortable anyways, because if you lose a footing, like I would always say, you're in for it.
And the snipers are going to be very important here. Xavier within the 2-kill mark, and Apathy almost gets one there. It's Marker, and now for the chase. But I think he's got to not play that safe. 4v3 still, and Lashy waiting for the man to make that move. Apathy sees him. Oh, Lashy shuts them down. 3v3 now. Numbers are tied up. And look at that. Shanks confirms one more kill. Teamwork players to get that clutch now for Deadly Crowds. Me confirms one. Back and forth. Xavier to get the clutch out. The sniper. He might just score a big 1v1. And Shanks with that plant here on Naga. I think we lost the Nugget there for a bit. Back to a 1v1.
Okay.
Okay, he's back. Hello.
All right, it's a 4v1, and it seems like it's already.
Body shooting. Body shooting. He's body shooting the Naga. He's body shooting. This is what I love to see, the violence. Body shooting is what I live for. What now?
Exactly.
And whoa, the very first round did go DC's way on Naga. So are we saying DC's gonna get the win?
Well, I'm gonna stand by what I said earlier. If you win the first round, you're gonna go ahead and win it. It will be nice if that happens, because if that happens, I just got a bit of street credibility right there, and I would not want to lose it. So I think I'm also in a bit of pressure, under a bit of pressure, just like the players are right there in the field of play.
And so far, so good. 2 more players in a 2v3. The numbers are locked in for DC, but now the man has staked, and Lashley has to find a way to get back. Because Lashley finds one more kill, 2v2, and now Xavier able to shut the man down. Lashley, can he still make this work? Xavier and Oyegbade, and it's a 1v2 for the man of Lashley. The top 19 in hand for the man. The bomb has not gone down. The bomb is also not picked up. Just trying to play that really safe now. Rotating, trying to watch every angle possible. Oyegbade waiting. Lashley might catch him off guard. And Lashley does not get the correct turn. And Oyegbade shuts him down 2-0. DC are going to get that lead locked in even further. Wow.
Yes, 7. The journey to 7 is a very long journey, but it seems like the Deadly Crowds team seem to have like a foot forward, and that's something that you would expect to be happening, especially if you're the team that wants to win. You want to get a foot forward. They have a foot forward right now. The nades are already going in the third round of the match. Let's see what it gives, Carl.
Obviously, has to play it safe. He's not going to overextend. And now Sanji goes and you never want Sanji around you. He found one kill. Bushkit able to get that trade now. A 3v3. Numbers are tied up here. It's still anybody's round on this one. But DC so far 2-0 on the map series here. On the round series rather. Babushka 1 kill mark. The bomb has now gone down for Aura 2-3-3. They now have to hold that solid defense here and make sure they don't lose this one as well. Xavier does go down. Bad day and Apathy left to get the clutch here. Apathy 3 kill mark. Sniper for that flank. Might be red here or he might just go and get lucky. Babushka waiting for him, anticipating. But Apathy still slow walking. Does not take that move. The bomb has gone down. 2v3.
2v3 still. This is where the tension is. This is where the tension is. I'm pretty sure that the DC team will be wanting to hold on to that lead. Of course, try to push it even further. It doesn't seem likely for that team. It's 2-1 right now. And we're getting into where the tension even rises even further. 2-1 for a team that felt like they were cruising to victory. It seems like they're faced with a little bit of stumbling block right there. Will they be able to push that lead, or will they be edging onto a zone where it seems like they're starting even from the beginning again? But this is the third round, the fourth round starting right now. 2-1 is the scoreline at the close of the previous round.
Now it's going to be round 4, and both sides here, nobody has been dropped. Snipers again has to go to Xavier once again, able to get that very first blood. Very important hustle here for me, able to cross map him. Exactly what you said about the USS. The cross mapping there against the sniper tells you how crazy that SMT is, man. Crazy what?
Crazy. I call it the small.
I mean, that's what it is actually. It's an assault rifle if you ask me. Like, the taps are like ta, and like only two bullets that can actually take a man down. So it's literally crazy there. 2-1, sorry for on the round series here. Round 4, it's going to be a 5v3. Numbers are locked in for Deadly Calls once again. And Babushka with that melee just trying to cycle around the map here. It's going to work for them though. Shot flower sword behind them. All 3 players are cycling back to that A site. The bomb has not been planted. DC might be there. DC Xavier finds the first new meet. Takes a 1 more. And Lassie left alone. Lassie finds one. He might get through. Almost gets it. Hits Marcus. Has to play safe now. But Apathy waiting with the L car. Confirms that round. And DC are going to lock it in. 3-1 all the way now to round 5.
B1 round 5. 7 is still a very long journey, but they're on their way there. One step after the other. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. They already have 3 steps forward, and I think 2-3-3 just have 1 step forward. Let's see what gives in the 5th round of the match tonight. The nades are already moving into combat zone right there, and seems like they already lost 2 players on the side of the Aura 2-3-3 team. Of course, 3 players right now and 2 players on the Deadly Cross team. Let's see what gives from there, Carl. It seems like there's a plant right there happening. Who's planting there? That seems to be Babushka planted the bomb right there. That was a smart one anyways. Smart moves according to Sabinus.
Smart move, smart move, and did that. 1v2 now. Yeah, bad day left to get that clutch. The Titan 19 in hand for the man. The 1 kill mark has to now find a way around this one. He's got to make it work. The bomb has gone down now for 2-3-3. Sniper picked up, almost confirms it. The jump, nope. Nice. They know exactly where the man is going to be. Hustle. Waiting for the man to make that move. There's not a lot of time on that clock. Yeah, bad day has to make his move now or never. He's in the haste, and it might not be good. Confirms sees that player. He might not get that kill. Hatsu confirms it from across the field. And 3-2 or 2-3-3 are going to get 1 more round here.
Oh my days. Oh my days. I cannot imagine the tension that the players will be going through right now, the kind of pressure that's on the players right there in the field of play. But that's what you expect. It is the pressure, the tension, all that psychology going on there that contributes to the outcome of the game. Whether you allow that gets to you is also a factor. If you let it get to you, it probably might affect the outcome, how you perform on the field of play. But if you're able to surmount all that tension, and get your psyche in the right shape, I probably might be able to go ahead and, of course, grab the win. That is very, very vital because no matter how flashy, how stylish you play, the reward is in getting the win. I think that's the ultimate goal of both teams here tonight. Talking about the Deadly Crowds team, of course, the Aura 233 teams. But men are going down left, right, and center, Carl.
But now it's going to be a 2v4. Oyegbade on the 1 kill mark. Oh, me as well close by. Trying to get that flank to work now. It's going to go all the way back here. The bomb has gone down for Aura 233. Oyegbade now spotted out there. He did not take that fight. That cannot be a save one. Me for the flank in the hole. Finds one, but also gets that trade and the last kill. 3-3, and they are going to get a tie up. The bomb explodes, actually, not a kill. The bomb explodes 3-3, and well, round 7, and Onaga, you might want to start being scared now for your prediction. You might want to start being scared.
Well, I am still very scared of that prediction, but I hold on to it anyways. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna stick to it from the beginning to the middle to the end. But right now, honestly, I'm actually very scared, and that's the right way to put it. I'm scared for Deadly Crowds anyways. Like, it seems like I'm also in the field playing with them, even though I am right here just talking over their head. And they can't even hear me. But I'm still under as much pressure as they are in the field.
No, right now. Saints, we found one more kill. Sniper now picked up for that man. It's a 2-man army. Make that one left to get that touchdown for DC Apathy. Completely surrounded here. The player behind him, there are players in front of him as well. Stephen Killmark, Apathy, Seckles Bark, and the callers have to get given. And of course, Lashy, the callers are going to get given by Aura 233 as they take the lead in S&D for the very first time. Wow.
It seems to be tilting right now. The scale seems to be tilting the way of the Aura 2-3 team. Scale seems to be tilting. It's 3-4 right now. Would he be able to go ahead and push that lead further? You have a Lashy. This is Lashy right there. Of course, holding their angle right there. It seems like 2 players are already down on both sides. That's Sanji that's down there. Of course, on the other side, you have Sunflower, of course, going down. That was a massacre right there for that team. It was very swift anyways. Before you could even say anything, they already did it. It seems like they're putting their house in order and they're clearing house right now. It's 3-5 and they have 2 points to win it right there. Talking about Aura 2-3-3. This is one team that you don't want to play with, and they're showing the capacity that they have even here tonight.
Well, it's going to be a 3-5 here. The lead is now locked in for Aura 2-3-3. And this the oil extended. But Oyegbade is going to beat the native hustle. He's going to get hustle there. Now 3v5. Numbers are locked in for the boys in yellow, actually. Make that 3v4 Apathy. Finds one with Sniper, and Xavier doesn't get down to hustle. 2 more players left to get that clutch. Now Sanji's still alive. Apathy as well. These 2 players, they've got to make this work. Or it might be match point 4-2-3-3. Chinks takes out Sanji. Apathy. Hawken finds that first kill. And he's got to go in full on God mode here. Can he make this work? Babushka behind him. And look at that movement. The dance comes to play. But Babushka says, not today. 3-6 all the way now to round 10. Wow. Round 10.
Defend the objectives. The enemy has
Round 10 it is. 6-3 right now. 8 games in total. This is what you expect to see. It seems like the DC team have been left behind. I wonder what happened to the force that they came with earlier on in the game. We want to be seeing that force again. They have 3 points. They're 3 points away from the winning team right now. We're talking Aura 2-3-3 that are in the lead. Would they be able to cover that lead, or would they allow this team go ahead and grab the win right in front of their very eyes? They're being torn apart right now, Carl. It seems like it's not looking good for the team. It seems like the Aura 2-3 team already cleaning house right now, and showing that showing why they are the team that they say that they are. Aura 233 edging on to glory right now. S&D back here.
Now, it's going to be a 3v4. The numbers are locked in for the boys in yellow hair. 2-3-3. Match point as well for them. One more round now to close the whole thing off and win the series, no matter what the control scores do look like. But so far, so good. DC are still trying to stay alive in this one. Very good start for them, mind you. But they have now lost 4 back-to-back rounds. This cannot be the, the end that it looks for. Good start, not so a good end. 3 more players. Let's get that to DV4. The plan now comes through for me. And all the players are on 2-3-3 are second all the way back at A now. They've got to make that move now all the way back towards B.
Anyway, 6-3 it is. And the match still edging on. It seems like it's looking better, even better and better for the 2-3-3 or 2-3-3 side right now. With 2 men already down, only one is down on the side. Of course, it seems like a 3-3 situation, 3v3 situation right here. Sanji still back there. Oh, Yegbade, of course, the very, very resourceful player on the DC side is also there, still standing, but that wouldn't be enough to cut it for that team because it seems like the Deadly Crows team finally waking up. It is 4-6 right now. Would they be able to go ahead and pull a comeback just like the 2-3-3 team did? They had 1 point to close it, but the DC team have denied them, and we are into the match again, just like we were when we started. It's 4-6 right now, 10 matches in total, and it's still looking good for any side in the match. I still stand by what I stood by earlier, that whichever team goes ahead to win the first round, of course, will go ahead to win the match as well.
So you're saying DC have a comeback here. They've got 3 more rounds to win. That's exactly what you're saying. 3 more rounds to win then. And DC, can they make a Naga's dream come true? Because that is a dream, a very big one indeed. But again, DC has to make it come true for Onaga. So far, 4v4, and nobody has gone down. Are you begging them now, Naga? Are you begging them?
Of course. I'm pretty sure that's what the coach, the managers, the fans, and everybody we're doing right now. So I am on that side. I pretty much have the same psychology as well. So please go ahead and get the team a win.
Well, it's still doable here for sure. It's a 1v2. It's a 2v4 rather. Where did I say 1v2? It's a 2v4. Sanji now with a 5-kill mark. But confirm that 1 kill. Now it's a 2v3. Yegbade on the 2-kill mark. There's 2 players. Can they keep it going? Oh, Yegbade almost gets fed. Sanji now in the 1v3. The players make that move towards Simba, but which can Aura 2-3-3 close off, set and destroy in their favor. And now they go to control with their heads held up. Wow. Just wow.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Would have been nice to see that team go ahead and win it right there. We're talking about the DC team. We're talking the DC team. Would have been nice to go ahead and see DC go ahead and win it, like I said earlier. But not every day you have your wishes come true. Your wishes, your dreams come true. That was a very enormous dream.
You dream big, man. You dream big. I can't lie. You dream very big.
It was a very huge dream. I saw it from the beginning. It was a very huge dream. And kudos to the DC team anyways. You have to give it to them right there. They weren't able to do it. It was 7-4 right there. Would have been nice to see them push with that force that they started with all the way and grab that win. But somehow they got stomped right in the middle right there by the very enormous force of the Aura 233 team. And the same thing that happened earlier in the Outpoint match. Hopefully, hope is a very beautiful thing. In fact, hope is the best of things because nothing good. Hope is good because nothing good ever dies. So I'm going to go ahead and keep hoping that and since I control, come on, don't laugh at me. And since I control,
allow me laugh. I will laugh because you dream big, man. Nah, your hope is hoping. Nah, man. Let's see what's going around.
So in total, I hope this doesn't end up as a 3-0 situation. Cumulatively, it doesn't end as a 3-0. It's a 2-0 right now. They still have control to show that part, to show that they have that quality and they deserve to be in this league. They have control to be able to prove that. Hopefully, they'll be able to go ahead and do that because they showed a lot of quality earlier and at points. Wait, they're losing. They lost out, but the lead wasn't so significant. 250, 185 right there. Hopefully, they'll be able to go ahead and show that quality. Of course, I'll go ahead and grab the win at Seaside Control. I think that might happen.
Well, Seaside Control, the very last map of the stream. I mean, this is going to be nerve-wracking. It's not going to be an easy one. DC, they cannot lose all 3 maps. I mean, when it comes to memes and when it comes to trolling, Aura 233 are your team. If you go to their Twitter page right now, it's all about them trolling different teams. If you lose the match against Aura 233, you better be ready for the clashback. It is going to be insane. You're going to get dragged through the mud. I mean, they did it up against her last week, a couple days back, rather, on match day 1. And now on match day 2, Deadly Cross, man, they had a big talk. They going to lose all 3 maps now to Aura 233. That is something they have to try and avoid. But again, well, it says what it says. Control now on Seaside. Anybody's game still, with Onaga still having that dream. You know, Joseph the dreamer, Onaga the dreamer.
Well, it's a very huge dream, but hopefully we're able to see that dream come true. Hopefully. Hope is a beautiful thing, like I said in Shawshank Redemption. That's Shawshank Redemption, of course. If you've seen the movie, hope is a beautiful thing and nothing beautiful ever dies. Hopefully, DC will be able to prove that right here tonight because Aura 233 is not that team that you're hoping would hand you that win because they're not ready to do that at all. I've seen that happen here at S&D. It seemed like they were going to lose a foot in there, but somehow they turned it around, and it ended in a 7-4 situation in their favor. So, yeah. They're not going to hand you that win. You have to go ahead and take it. If you want glory, you have to go ahead and seize it.
I think I like what you just said there. If you want glory, you have to go ahead and seize it. I see. So I want a Lamborghini. I just have to go ahead and seize it. That's all. It's not that hard. I want a new PC as well. Just go ahead, go into any PC store and seize it. Wow.
It's the audacity, you know. It's the audacity. A lot of times, the calculation might not really get you where you want to be. You have to really take that step. You have to take that bold step. You hear it all the time, but a lot of people wonder, what does it really mean? You have to really take that action, take the bold step, and not think about the obstacles, not think about what's in front of you, not think about Ossol and Sunflower and Babushka right there, and just forget about those names and just go ahead and grab that win. Seems like that is what that team needs.
Onaga, hold on. What you're telling me is, I want a new PC. I can just go into any store and seize it.
Go into any store. Hey,
chat, TikTok, YT, Twitch. You guys heard Onaga. You guys heard him.
This is who I am. I am Carl, the best caster in Africa. And if I have this, I'll be able to put Africa on the global stage. That's what I need. You don't just go and grab it. You have to be able to make your point. You have to be able to make yourself believable. All right? Make yourself believable. These are the players that are coming in here. The other team don't really believe in you. They believe in themselves. They believe that they'll be able to win. So you have to make your presence known. Make yourself believable. That's what the DC team needs to do right here. I am sounding like a preacher right now, but I think I need to preach this team to win.
Yeah,
I think I need to do it.
You should seriously consider a pastoring job. I mean, it's going to suit you so much. But the way I need to convince people, please, it's going to be a pastor. Going to be a pastor. But yeah, we are heading into the game screen right now. It's going to be control on the Seaside, guys. It's going to be control on Seaside. But again, the final map of the evening. 233 so far on the map series 2-0. This is the very last one. Are they going to close it off in their favor? Or as DC finally going to get a map win here? Onaga, your dream. What did you see in your dream?
Well, in my dream, it was kind of blurry, but you know how dreams work. They can be very lucid. They can be very confusing at times. It seems to be very confusing right now, but I still stand with DC anyways. Like they say, I stand with I stand with DC. I still stand with DC. Hopefully, they'll be able to make that dream come true for me tonight. But it doesn't seem like it right now because they're already losing Objective B. Objective B has been lost because the Aura 233 team leaving no stone unturned. Right there, Sunflower already claimed it for the team. It will be left for the DC team to be able to claim the A objective, or of course clean up house as much as possible, try to make sure that the opposing team lose as much men as possible, and of course go ahead to grab that win. It's still not looking good for them. It's not a significant lead, but it's not looking good for them because men are falling left, right, and center as usual.
No, not so fast, so good. They have the B flag capture was so freaking fast, and now they need to get on that A flag, which is going to be very much harder than the B flag. Seeing how DC have now properly set up their players to make sure they don't go and lose that flag. And now Lashley comes in, takes out 3 boy, yeah, bad day, shuts him down. He found that kill. 5 kill mark now for the man. The drone might be good timing, but it's going to hit the wall. That was not a good one there. 16 v 710. Lives are very close. So just bad day still going. Hustle does go down. Lashley now for that trade. And Lashley now to break that hell. Might find that kill. Tight 910. But the baiting of Sunflower comes in through to help the man there. Sunflower, the fleet and the kill. And now they are going to have the E flag locked in. And Sunflower still going. But finally, me puts an end to the man.
Anyways, 11-11 it is right here. It is not it's not the cruise in the pack that it was for Aura 233 in the at point match earlier. It seems to be a very tight fisted match right now. 10-9 it is in terms of a man count, with the DC team holding their own and holding it really strongly. If they're able to stay and of course continue with this momentum, this might just be the round where they finally of course go ahead and get it. But we've seen them go ahead, get the win, and at the end of the day they still choked it. Hopefully they wouldn't choke it this time, because honestly I'm sure that all the teams, I mean the fans out there, will be rooting for them just as I am right now. I don't want to sound biased, but I'm hoping that they go ahead and get this.
Let's say now the players trying to get the flag to work. It's the 8v4. The numbers are not in their favor at all. DC have got the numbers locked in. Aura 233, but which can find that fast goal there. And that might be what they need. Take out to 4v6 now. The numbers are getting closer and closer. Hustle, Sanji, back and forth. 3 more players, 3v5. Babushka on the 4 kill mark. And now they need to make that contest. Time is going. Babushka takes out 1 more. Numbers are now tied up. Apathy close by. Sends 1 parking. The equalizer is going to be wasted there. For Babushka, it's a 1v3. Can he make this work? Chance. 1v2. Can he make this work? Me and Apathy.
Seems a very tense situation right now. Jinx right there. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do it.
Win. Wow. I mean, we saw this in STD earlier, yeah? DC had the very first round, and they still lost. So is that like a repeat here again? What do you think? Is it a repeat again?
Of course, it seems like that story of the turtle and the rabbit. The rabbit is very fast, swift, gets ahead, but somehow the turtle found the way, and of course I went ahead to grab the win. It's all about strategy. It's all about how how you place those foots forward. They're getting those early wins again. They're getting those early round wins again. Will they be able to go ahead and get it all the way through to the middle and of course to the end, because that's the reward that they need. You can't put all that work into this and not be able to come up with something. Hopefully they're able to do that here tonight and go ahead and grab that win. That will be very important for the team, I think.
Well, look at Lashley trying to get that spawn trap set up, but there's nobody dying for DC. Rather than DC getting the kill. So Lashley now is going to be in that spawn waiting for the DC players to be sent to him. But I think that's going to be costing them now, because one man is literally sitting in that spawn. Lashley's still there. Finally might get a reward. Sees the first player. Can find the kill. Actually not. Apathy sees him as well. Who's going to get the kill first? Lashley. Oh, the war machine invested. That might not be the best move. Find the first kill. Might get a whole lot more. No suicide. Somebody check on that man. Equalizer now for Babushka. Confirms that first kill. He's also going to get shot down there. 22-18. The lives are locked in for DC. And I think DC are playing better here on controlled seaside so far, Onaga.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Like I said earlier, with the quality they showed in Outpoints, that the control map shouldn't have been a difficult one for them. They should be able to go ahead and try and be easy. I'm not trampling on the quality of the Aura 233 team, but I think the DC team have shown a lot of quality to be able to go ahead and win this round. I just think that somewhere, if they don't choke it as usual, because earlier it was that very like someone said in chat, only choke that cost them that win. Hopefully they'll be able to go ahead and show the quality that this team did. That being able to hold that momentum all the way to the end, knowing that it's not over until it's over. They just have one round left.
I will not lie. I think it might be over. And look at Xavier with that war machine, sending the players all the way back to their spawn. Xavier might just go and be him. Confirms that thing with that 4-5, and now the numbers are definitely locked in for them. The Predator, look at the lives being drained out of 233 Aura. It might be over here. So far, so good. Deadly crowds. The defense is on, and they are not letting any of the yellow bodies step on those flanks. DC off to a very good finish on control.
They're doing really well. They're doing really well, and that's what they expect. That's what I expected them earlier for at point, but they weren't able to do that. They went ahead and chucked it down the middle right there. But Apathy with the Annie right there would be nice to see those sexy Annie shots. One kill right there from Apathy with the Annihilator. Goes ahead, of course. It chokes it right there. 24-14 in terms of men count right now. They still have enough resources. They're looking good. We're talking the Deadly Crowds team still looking very good. Hopefully they'll be able to sustain this momentum up on the way to the end of the match.
No, now the clock comes to the play. Oh, yeah, bad day with the clock takes out too. But Wishcat with those fancy bank shots sends the man back to spawn. 20v12. The numbers are still locked in for DC, but now 2-3-3 are trying to get the flag captures here. B flag, 2 ticks mid, 1 more to go, and they might be able to turn this thing around. They still end this one, hustle, 16 kill mark, and now the B flag is going to get captured by Aura. They now need to go for that A flag, which is going to be a lot harder. They need to go hard or go home. Hustle, 17 kill mark, and the boys in blue so far, they are not playing bad at all, but they cannot choke this, Onaga. They cannot choke this.
It will be very sad for the team. It will show that they actually didn't come here to win it. Sorry to say, that might sound really harsh, but you can get this close to victory and just throw it all away. That would be really sad. That would be really sad, honestly. 15-8 it is. They're looking good. Will they be able to sustain it? That's what everyone wants to see, especially on that side, especially all the fans that are rooting for them back there. They'll be able to, hoping that they'll be able to sustain this lead all the way till the end. 14-7, 14-6 it is right now. The 2-3-3 team losing men here and there. Only 2 men left. It seems to be looking excellently well for the DC team right now.
I mean, 2 more players, man. There's no hope here. 1 more player, 1v11. He's got to be God mode. He's literally got to be God. He's got to be Jesus, this brave white person.
Would love to see that God mode happen.
But it's not gonna happen. 3-0. Deadly Crowds. Wait, how did Deadly Crowds go from losing Hardpoint in SD to having a clean sweep on control?
That is the magic of the game, Carl.
Wow.
That's the magic of the game.
I want to learn magic then. I want to learn magic
of the game.
Can you teach me magic, please?
You know, that's the beauty. Those are the highlights. The fact that, you know, a team that seems to be down and out can lift themselves out of that pressure, you know, of losing and go ahead and grab themselves a win. And, you know, those are the highlights that you want to see. And, you know, to see that a team that is seemingly lesser or that seems to be less favored, you know, or a 2-3-3 had been the fan favorite for tonight. They've shown that in terms of how they played, but it's good to see that DC are not a pushover team as well.
I mean, if I'm gonna be totally honest here, I did see a 3-0. Maybe even if DC are gonna get the win, maybe a 3-1, a 3-2. But a total clean sweep on Seaside Control. So, I mean, if Aura are going to be dropping any trolling videos on X, I think now they need to be a little bit more careful because DC can also troll them. 3-0 is not cool.
Yeah, but we're calling it a 3-0 earlier, though I think we're calling it on the side of on side of Aura. So yeah, we've gone ahead to see a flip right here. That is why it is not always, you make plans, but life will always make its own plans. All right. You have to give it up for DC right there. For giving us that very huge surprise package, and that's a good way to actually close the night. Excellent surprise package right there from the Deadly Cross team. W.
I mean, huge W there, I can't lie. But again, it is what it is. Deadly Cross are going to win that one. But on the map series style, or 2-3-3 were your champions of the series. 2-1 on the total map series, or 2-3-3 are going to be superior there. But wonderful game style, very wonderful game there for the boys of Deadly Cross on that control. But this is where, we are going to call it evening. Me, Carl, and the one and only Unaga. I mean, Unaga
was Unaga here.
It was lovely to have you in stream today. Lovely.
Thank you so much, Carl. Always wanted to co-cast with you, and it finally happened tonight.
Finally
dreams
happened.
always.
Dreams
always come true.
Much, man. You dream too much, man. Dreams do come true. Big shout out to you, Unaga, bro. Big shout out to you for coming on board.
All right, thank you so
much.
Guys,
this is going to be the end of the stream for today. So thank you guys for coming. If you're not subscribed to the White channel, don't forget to leave a sub. If you're not following the TikTok as well, don't forget to leave a follow. If you're not following the Twitch as well, don't forget to follow the Twitch. But again, thank you guys for coming on stream, and we'll see you guys tomorrow again, same time, and hopefully more wonderful and amazing gameplays. JJ's kind of like out.
JJ's.
Ho, ho. Look, I come from a city, you hear signs when we sleep. Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Wide-eyed kid, but I never saw the ease. Ooh, yeah, got me keys. Yeah, on the table, age 10, look at me. Oh, yeah, I seen things that'll make it hard to speak. Oh, yeah, I've been fighting all my battles from my knees. Oh, yeah, looking up way to the sky and it's big and it's high, you know where it is going. They won't believe in a miracle, I do not tell them, I'd rather just show them. Ain't no little engine that could, I know that he will, I gotta keep going. Even in a dark room, we can get it glowing like, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready. On the gas all season, no matter my location, I in my car reach. Had days I was down bad, but I'm over it like tall people. Got the view of a bird's eye, but I still leave like fall season. From a city, you hear signs when we sleep. Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Wide-eyed kid, but I never saw the E.